Welcome back to the Investment Process channel where we minimize risk for our investment portfolios. Um, what we're doing here today, we will be trading British pound yen. Let's get into it. Japanese British pound yen market just opened up probably a little over an hour ago. So let's take a look and see where we're at. Let's go for the monthly. For the monthly, we're still showing bullish, and looks like we got some major pullback here. So not exactly sure where it's going to land. So I see our ranges here: 159.27 to 168.18. So that's close to almost 1,000 pips right there. Difference in the monthly, but it's the monthly. So um, I see that range is pretty steep. So let's go to the weekly and look. So uh, the week before we had an engulfing bullish candle right here. So looking at last week where we had this bearish candle come about halfway, I'm probably we can look for probably some pullback and then to fill this imbalance right down here. Oh dang. Let's see. Probably this imbalance right here. Um, um, right now is showing bullish, which is that's the pullback we're looking for. So we're not sure. So we'll probably be looking for some kind of imbalance up here, and then for it to fill all the way down to look like about 161, uh, 34, 35. So with that being said, let's go ahead and so we got again for our weekly, we had a bullish, then a bearish, and it's looking bullish. Um, we'll see what happens, but looking at this, it looks like it's probably going to fill that imbalance that I just showed you before. Let's go ahead and set up some of our support and resistance lines. That's weekly right there. We got another weekly right there. So looking at that, that's where we are for the week. Whether or not it'll break structure and go bullish, we don't know. If it'll break structure and continue on down bearish, we don't know. But again, it's the beginning of the week, and let's take a look on the daily to see where we're going. So we had 4 days of bearish last week, bearish candles. Week starting bullish, and then I don't want to say that's an engulfing candle. However, you see it was right here. So for my dailies, we got a whole engulfing candle, and here again we have this imbalance right here that needs to be filled. So looking at that for my daily, I'll put my range like right here. And right here. So probably looking for some confirmation and right somewhere in here. Hold on, let's change this here. Probably looking for some confirmation and yeah, that's good. Confirmation like right somewhere in here of it going bearish or bullish. Um, Excuse me, if it's going to continue down bearish, we're probably going to get some kind of confirmation right here. Um, with that, we'll wait for a little pullback, and then it'll probably shoot on down. Let's see, looking at yeah, it'll probably keep on down after that. There's about another 120 pips right there. So okay, with that being said, let's go ahead and look on the 4 hour and see where we're gonna get our confirmation at. So boom, right here, we were talking about pullback for our 4 hour. We have this engulfing bearish candle right here. We got all of this, not all, but we got a lot of imbalance right here, all by itself right here. So we're probably going to get a pullback well into this area. Not exactly sure how far, because we also got an imbalance all the way back up here. That could potentially happen as well. Let's look at our levels right now. It's our lower high. And we have our new lower low down here. So again, we're gonna definitely look for confirmation below this. We definitely need a close, probably at least an hour close below this 162.68. I personally, there's enough here to probably work some magic. There's about 80 pips right here from all the way down here, but right now we're looking at somewhere around 50 pips. Just looking at it, not knowing exactly where it's going to go, because we don't have any confirmation one way or another. Probably just going to wait to get some kind of confirmation if it's going to be bullish or bearish between 164.26 and 162.99 or 163. Might as well just call it 163. Because one pip is like really one pip. So 163 and 164.26. We'll probably wait for some kind of confirmation, at least on a 1 hour before we do anything. Because last week, actually on our 1 hour, before the walls came tumbling down like Jericho, we had a confirmation here. We had, see if I can't even, let me see if I can draw this here. We had our, at a higher high, and then we had our lower high right here. Wasn't by much. Then we had a whole nother lower high, actually right here. Then it bounced up and then shot straight down right after that. Head and shoulders. Waiting for it to fall. So with that being said, like, you know, we had confirmation last week, looking at we were going to get a drop. If I go back and just even take a look at this here, we had, you know, that's lower, but even right here, we had lower high, and then right down here we had another lower high. Then it tested one more time and then just shot straight down. So that's on the 1 hour. So we had a nice little head and shoulders set up on the 1 hour, and that would have been a great way to take advantage of that. So right now, again, we're looking at this imbalance here. Probably a little imbalance right here, and definitely some up here. So I'm not looking for it to come all the way back. Let's go ahead. Let's go back and look at the 4 hour. I'm not looking for it to come all the way back. See, maybe to here. Let's take a look. Yeah, it may clean up this imbalance right here. May clean up that little imbalance right there. If we get that clean up, that would be a nice position to take. You know, where, let me see, if you do get in here at about 165, set your Stop right above here, 165.55. What is that? Let me see here. Let's just say 165.70. And then, yeah, if you can get in here with the pullback. Again, I'm not sure if it's going to pull all the way back there, but if you get in here, that's at least 70. Yeah, even with it coming back down, 70, 21. That's a 1-to-3, a 3-to-1 right there. That's a 3-to-1. So, yeah, we'll be looking for confirmation. We're gonna let this ride up. I know some people are probably gonna play it long because they were hollering about how it was, going back to how this was about to take off last week. How bullish the month is, the week was. There, it was like it's about to take off, and just looking at that engulfing candle, and at least it refilling in balance, and looking at these other ones, and we still got some all this down here on the monthly. It still needs to be cleaned up. Well, not actually all this. Let me go here. Probably about we don't have a lot, but it's a pretty decent amount. It still needs to be cleaned up. So if we look at that, no, okay, it might already been cleaned up. Okay, well, just looking at that, I mean, who knows? But I'm looking at it. I still see probably a little imbalance because in my mind, especially on a monthly, that needs to be cleaned up. That needs to be cleaned up on a monthly. So if we go back and take a look, we can hold on. Let me just go here. Let's look at the daily. Let's like that. Daily. Look at my 4-hour. Here it is. Look at the 4-hour. So yeah, see, if I look at the 4-hour by itself, we had one too many. So got engulfing here, came back, cleaned that up. Engulfing, came back, cleaned that up later. Yeah, it's ever so slightly, just a little bit down here. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'll be looking to, you know, at least for a pullback, and probably for it to come back to the range that it was at last week. So, looking for a little pullback here. At least for it to come back down here to 162.68. Other than that, we'll see how it plays out. We will see how it plays out. So yeah, it's about 120, 130. So about at least 125 pips right there.